What's going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Toys, and today we got a comic book haul for y'all, and it's a pretty nice stack for me because I've actually reached in my bag in 2024 of comic book collecting. So I got like a lot of cool stuff that's come out this year. I've decided that I really want to focus on here in 2025 a comic book collecting, because I do want to catch up on some key issues. So I've gotten a lot of new stuff here recently, and very, very proud of it, And it's not a lot. I would like to read everything, but I know I can't. Well, I'd like to collect it all, but I know I can't because comic books are not that cheap anymore. They're like between $6 to $8, brand new, give or take. And then you want bag and boards and shit. So then that's another 40 cents or whatever, how much they charge for those each. But anyways, so I've actually gone back to my roots where I've been mainly focusing on mainly the indies. I do have a few Marvel and DC here sprinkled in, and but I really like the indies, like the independents, like the smaller companies, especially when I was younger, like Dark Horse and Image and Malibu, all those smaller independents. That's the stuff that I really like to read, and I'm starting to get back into it. So a lot of this stuff might be mainstream, I guess. I don't know anymore. I just buy and then I see what I can do. But I do like to buy like a few runs here and there and get into like maybe 2 or 3 issues in, then I start reading it, because I don't want to read once a month. I like to finish the whole line and then dive into it, because it's more fun that way. So that's what I've been doing here as of late. So I don't remember what all I showed a year ago. But I might be, like I might have mentioned before, that I might be missing quite a bit from this stack. If I am, my apologies. But I do be posting on my Instagram and the YouTube community feed and my Facebook page what I have and stuff. So you might see it over there. If I do a whole comic book collection, it might take a while. I do got quite a bit of stuff. So I've actually really started collecting again, like literally like probably about 2 years ago, maybe a little longer. But anyways, enough rambling on. You're here to see the book, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first one is Sectar's issue number 1, The Warriors of Symbion, and Nacella is a toy company that they purchased the IP from. And so they made some figures, the bigger 7-inch figures. And I think they, I don't know, maybe, I know there was somebody else that had it. I want to say Boss Fight Studios a few years ago. They had the ones where they made the 3 3/4. And I actually saw a review of one of those figures, and it's a pretty nice little figure for 3 3/4. But anyways, so this is a what they call it, a Nacellaverse story, and this is basically based on the toy line that they have, the IP that they got. So I don't know if this is a one-off or if this is going to continue. This is one I saw, so I picked it up, and I love Sectars. I had like a couple of them when I was a kid, and so I think I have one of the new ones and then one of the vintage ones. But I would like to collect more, because this is some cool shit, right here. So, but yeah, that's issue number 1 of that. Now, the next couple of, or maybe 2 or 3 issues, I got the issue number 1. I got the 4th print of this, because this is apparently a very popular story book, and this is the Absolute Batman number 1. And so yeah, this isn't the original first run. This is like the 4th print, I think, because it's been flying off shelves. So I got really lucky on this one, so I'm very happy to have this. Sorry about the glare. So this is issue number 1, and I heard it's a very good read. And this is issue number 2. So really like that cover. That's pretty cool. And I'm a huge Batman fan. So anybody that knows me, has known me for quite some time, knows that I'm a Batman fan. Absolute Batman issue number 3. So very happy about that. So I got the first 3 issues. These next 2 I actually got, our next 3, these are older issues. I think I got these at what's that spot called? Game Exchange. And so I got issue number 1. This is Image Comics, issue number 1 of Salem's Tears. So I got that. That's a very nice cover. And then I got number 0, issue number 0 from Valiant, Shadow Man. So can't wait to dive in for that. And then I have Lobo, issue number 1, or issue number 0, my bad. So I like how the direct sales. So very happy about those pickups. Now this is a variant cover of the all new Venom comic book, and I heard that the first issue is fire, as kids would say these days. So can't wait to dive in. I love this variant cover, and so this new Venom has gotten a lot of positive reviews, from my understanding, from what I've seen and read, that a lot of people really like this. I hadn't came across a bad review yet, so very happy about this. And then I got issue number 1 of Alien Paradise. Can't even pronounce that word. I don't know why. But yeah, that word. Paradiso, I think that's how you say it. Never been good at pronunciation when it comes to a lot of things. Explicit content. So it's Marvel, So far from what I've read, they've done a good job with their the Alien and Predator IPs for comic books and stuff. So very happy to get this. Can't wait to dive into more of it. Now, I missed out the last run, and I don't think it did very well. Not this new one, but the latest one that they did, or the last one they did before the new one. Excuse me. And I don't think it received very well like it should have. But I'm very happy to have these, because I've been a huge Blade fan. Still am. And so Blade issue number 1. So all these, when I get these, they always come in these bags that say explicit, it's blocked off because of the way the cover art's. So I think they really wanted to bring out what Blade really is. So there's issue number 1. I love that cover. There was a foil cover of issue number 1 that I wanted, but I kind of missed out on. I saw it, but I didn't pick it up. But then when I thought about getting it, go back and getting it at one of my local comic shops here in town, there's 2 of them, and didn't one there, I don't think, or it just didn't look good. So here's issue number 2. Very excited about this. And here is issue number 3. So very cool. Really like this cover. This reminds me of the Wesley Snipes, So I think I almost got all the action figures of Blade too. I think I'm missing like maybe a couple of them. So here is another one I picked up, and Deadpool and Wolverine, World War III, issue number 1. I don't think there's a lot of these. I think there's like maybe 3 or 4 issues. This run didn't last very long. I think it only had like maybe 4 or 5 issues. I do want to get the variant cover of, I think it was issue number 3, that has Biggie Smalls on it. So hopefully I can find that one day. All right, that's for that stack. And let's go ahead and get ready for the next stack. All right, so on to the second stack. I did pick up Aliens versus the Avengers. I did read this, and this was a very good read. I was told to read this right away, and I did, and so I don't regret saving it. So now I just got to dive in to very awesome cover. So I'm going to dive into issue number 2. So they don't put these out every month. I think it's like every other month or so. So I'm expecting to get number 3 here pretty soon, hopefully. I think it's in February, I believe. Either at the end of January or February. So this is a very cool cover too as well. So I really do like that. Alright, so I don't know how many runs they have with this or how far they're going to go with this, but I'm really happy to get these when they come out, because these are hard to get too. So that is Predator versus Black Panther, issue number 1. So very happy to have this very cool cover. And then we got issue number 2, which I love this cover as well. I love all the covers, man. Just the artwork. Even if you collect not to read and you just collect for the artwork, it's still worth it, you know, in my opinion. So can't wait to dive in. I haven't read any of these issues yet, so really looking forward to it. And we got issue number 3. So very cool. I do like that face off right there. That's pretty dope. And next up, we got all 4 issues, or 5 issues of these. And I don't think I might, because this is these issues that I have here. They got like a bunch of spin-offs of different characters based on the story arc. So I wasn't able to get all the spin-offs based on this story arc, but I was able to get the first 5 issues. So what I'm talking about is issue number 1 of the Venom War, 1 of 5. So yeah, what I mean by spin-offs is that they have like, I think they have Silver Sable has her own, it says Venom War, and then whatever title they put down there. And then they got the Venom War Zombies, and then they got the Venom War Deadpool, and they got the Venom War Daredevil. I want to say Carnage and Venom, and so there might be a few others I might be missing. But yeah, this story arc is a real big story arc. But I've only got like the first 5 issues of this particular one. So I read it, and it's pretty good. So I'm pretty sure that I probably might have to go back and just pick up the other key issues on the side here and there, just so I can have it. You know, I just didn't buy them when they came out. I just figured I'd just hold off on it, you know, because a lot of times a lot of these stories got like back issues that I could pick up later on down the line. But yeah, so here is Venom Wars issue number 1 of 5. And then Venom Wars issue number 2 of 5. I like the fact that, you know, they're in a wrestling ring and shit. So like half the storyline deals with them with wrestling and shit. And of course, you know, mainly deals with Eddie and his son. And so then Black Suit Spider-Man. And then this is a variant issue. So this is I thought it was really cool because of the horse, Venom horse. So this is issue number 3 of 5. So I really like this a lot. And then here is 4 of 5. So this is a pretty cool cover as well. And lastly but not least is we got the issue 5 of 5. So this is the new Venom. And so basically this is like the introduction to the new Venom. It leads on to his own spin-off. So very cool. Alright, so let me get the other stack real quick. move these over a little bit. So I'm behind on getting this. So this is Dynamite's the Terminator issue number 1. So I think I'm missing like the next 2 issues. I have to go to one of the stores that might have it. So that way I can dive into it. Anything that's Terminator, Alien, Predator, those kind of stuff, I'll get into it. And then, of course, here's Alien Romulus. This is like the prequel to the movie Alien Romulus. So very cool. It's just a one-off. There's nothing after this, so this is just a one-off. So very happy to have that. The next 2, I'm behind on this. I think I'm missing like issue 3 and 4. So the Violator Image issue number 1. It's a big book too. It's really thick. You can tell it's like not your normal size comic books. But that's good though. So here's the cover of it. So I can't wait to get the rest of it and complete this arc, so then I'll be able to read it. And so here's issue number 2. Like I said, I'm missing number 3 and 4, I believe. So we'll have to get those here pretty soon so I can be caught up on them. So very cool cover. And here we have is now this is pretty cool. This is like AEW's Origins. They got their own comic book. So basically what this is, like all these characters that are here on the front, they got little bios and stuff. So like you got one from Darby Allin, this my boy Swerve, Britt Baker, I believe that's Tony Storm, then Orange Cassidy, and I'm assuming that's Will Ospreay. So, and it's by DC. DC did this, so this is pretty cool. Just all it is just basically all the characters that you see up here, maybe a little bit more, all their origins and stuff in comic book form. So, which is cool. And so, I got like 3 more left, and so I finally was able to find issue number 1 of this particular comic because I've wanted it for a while. So now I have all issue number 1s of all iterations of this particular story arc, and that's Gen 13. So this is the original. So finally I was able to have issue number 1. So very cool. Very happy to have that. So now I can build off of that. And just little by little start buying more issues for that particular one. And then the last 2, we've got Turtles of Grayskull, issue number 1. So very happy. I read both of them. So both of these, issue number 1 and 2. Oops. So I really do like the story arc of this and the artwork on the cover. So here is issue number 2. And I'm collecting the toy line on the turtle side of things. So very happy with that. So this is so dope. Just being able to, these 2 my favorite IPs, come together. And I can't wait to see what they do with the Thundercats He-Man mashup. So hopefully they have a comic for that. I'm sure they will, But yeah, so that is my comic book haul for it's not all of it. It's just some of it. I just forgot to grab the rest of them. So maybe later on down the road in a future video we can cover my comic books. And so let me know in the comments below what you think and what you like out of this stack that I have. And have you been reading any of them? Let me know what you think. And don't forget, words of wisdom. Buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.